Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. This is the 17th of October 2016. Caught a little bit of the news this morning. John Roberts, one of the talking heads, he's assigned to cover Donald. He had made some interesting comments. One thing that he said is that, I'm qualified to do this because I've passed Fox News drug test requirements. So if Fox News is drug testing their employees, why doesn't Congress drug test our representatives? Why doesn't the Senate drug test the senators? But that isn't why I decided to make this video. You know, I've said that Fox News subtly attacks Donald, and John Roberts just did it again. He said that, as you all know, recently Donald supported Speaker Paul Ryan, and now he's attacking him. Well, what John Roberts didn't add is that Donald did support Paul Ryan for re-election. But the reason that he's now attacking him is because Paul Ryan, thanks to, I believe, Jenna, his wife, who was or is a Democratic lobbyist, has turned against Donald by saying he can't support him. And he's not alone. You've got the Senator Johnny McCain. He also turned against Donald, as did Jeffrey the Flake Flake from Snowflake, who's a total flake. As did someone that really surprised me, which is the congressman out of Utah, Jason Chaffetz. And there's, I think, about 27 more. I actually did a video, I listed a whole number of them. But again, this is the way Fox News subtly attacks Donald. Yeah, he recently supported Paul Ryan for re-election, and now he's turned on him. Again, he forgot to add why Donald turned on him. Do you think Donald would have turned on Paul Ryan if Paul Ryan wouldn't have turned on Donald? What did you expect Donald to do? Did you expect him to say, I am so glad that I endorsed Paul Ryan for Speaker, and I'm so glad he's turned against me with those other rhinos, which is what Paul Ryan is. What people have got to understand is whenever one of these dirtbag Republicans, and there's a whole lot of them, doesn't support Donald, they're supporting Hillary, because a vote for Donald would cancel out a vote for Hillary. But when you've got the entire Bush dynasty bent out of shape because Jebby, after blowing $153 million, didn't become the nominee, they've all turned against Donald. Barbara Bush turned against Donald. H. Bush turned against Donald. George W. Bush turned against Donald. I'm hoping that Donald does to the Bushes what he did to Paul Ryan, which is turn against the Bushes and expose them for the corruption that swirled around them. Ever since Kennedy, J.F. Kennedy, was assassinated in triangular shootings. If anyone that's gone hunting, they know that when you hit an object, it travels in the opposite direction of you. In other words, it goes away from you because it was hit and the energy will push it away from you. Kennedy grabbed his throat and leaned back, moved forward, and then his brains were splattered all over the trunk of the limousine. Now, how was that possible if he was shot from the back? He would have gone forward and his brains would have splattered on the backside, the inside of the windshield, and Governor Conley. And they still can't explain that magic bullet because it wasn't magic. Another thing you might want to take a look into, when Robert Kennedy was whacked, well, there was more shots fired than bullets in Soren's gun. Plus, he was hit from the front and the back. But that's just a minor unexplained events. Again, you could say they were magic bullets. I'm hoping that Donald does what he needs to do. Take a wrecking ball to this criminal, dysfunctional, worthless government of ours. That's what it is. Take a look at what the FBI Director James Comey has done. He lists a whole series of reasons why Hillary should be indicted. And then what does he say? Which isn't his position. His position is to produce and provide the evidence. It isn't to determine whether or not there's sufficient evidence to prosecute. And what did he say? Well, there's no prosecutor that would take this case, so I'm going to recommend. It's not your position to recommend shit. Sorry for saying that. And then you've got that worthless bowling ball, Attorney General Loretta Lynch. And she's going to be telling me that she's talking about playing golf with Bill Clinton when they're on the tarmac in Phoenix International. What does she know about golf? She looks like a bowling ball. Now, if she said she was talking about bowling, I might sort of buy that, because she looks like a bowling ball. Anyway, Gabe, you shouldn't attack these people. Why not? They're attacking us. Every last one of them. Except the Donald. Thanks for listening. If you think this is worthy of having your friends hear it, pass it along. If you don't, well, you might be on the wrong channel.